Hey, morning, everybody. April 24th. This is my returns for last week. Uh, Different display this up. We got my cereal boxes of the Rizzos and Grandpa Rossi. I've never opened them. Definitely not going to open them now, but just something for my collection that I've got. So we'll start off this week with Charlie Paleo. This is the second time I've written to Charlie. Good guy. He returns pretty quick. Got him back in 18 days. But I had picked up some 83 and 84 Fleer, and so that 84 Fleer I sent to him, and since I've got a ton of the 84 sitting around up top, so I sent that to him as well, and top it all off with an 83. So I've got a ton of 83 and 84 signed cards, so I just thought I'd add those to that series as well. Next, we got Jim Norris, who played for the Indians and the Rangers. Let's do it a little bit like that. And so we got him on the 1980 tops, 79 tops, and 81 tops. And let's see. Jim was 215 days. So a little bit of a wait, and I actually had forgotten I sent these out. So that's kind of a nice return. All right. So then Charlie Hudson. Now, this is kind of weird because I thought he only signed one, but I've been noticing a few people that have gotten two back from him. I've only sent him my 88 tops and 88 score for my set, so this was one I sent to him because it's his rookie card, and I just wanted to have another one that was in the Phillies uniform and in his rookie. So he just beat out Norris by 7 days. So this was 222 days of return here for Charlie Hudson. All right. Doug English from the Detroit Lions. Signed him to me. That was cool. Didn't ask for it, but that's the way Doug does it. I wrote to him in 2018, I believe. And I actually sent him the wrong card. There was another Doug English that played for the Patriots, and I got them mixed up. And he was kind enough to send me a letter back saying that wasn't him, but if I were to find one of his cards, that he would sign them for me. So that was kind of nice of him. So Doug returned it back in 31 days. And like I said, cool guy. This is the 85 tops. And then I always have problems with some of these other ones because the football cards in my area growing up were not accessible as much. But this is a 1980 tops. Used to buy my cards at Ben Franklin, for those of you who are old enough to know about Ben Franklin. But they mostly just carried baseball, and so that's what I got most of the time. Even though I lived right outside of Chicago, you think they'd have some football because of the Bears. So here's an 83 Fleer. This was in that pickup that I got. This is Fred Stanley. And let's see, Mr. Stanley returned in 31 days as well. Didn't realize, I think I forgot about the blemish on the card there on his hat, but looks like a piece of tape got stuck there or something. I don't remember that being there when I sent it to him, but you know what? Doesn't matter. This is the thrill of getting TTMs in the mail. And since I didn't, if you're new to the channel, TTM stands for through the mail. And sometimes I forget to mention that. So here's a 1981 Fleer. And this is Chicago Bears Dan Neal. And I did my research, but I guess I was really wrong on my research, because I thought that was Dan Neal right there. But it looks like that's a 2 instead of a 7. So I think I screwed up on that one. But he was nice enough to sign the back for me. I was going to try and send it away to Doug Plank. There's Doug right there by my thumb. One of my favorites. 68 Revisori. He signed through the mail. But you know what? I think I'm just going to cut my losses on this one, which is not really a loss because it's an autograph by a Chicago Bear. So it'll go into the Bears binder. So kind of, really happy to get that. I've got some, I ordered some cards from Donovan Kelly's, and if you never know what his cards look like, they are so cool what he draws. They're 4x6s, and I've got a bunch of Bears ones I need to send out, so I'll be getting those out shortly. So here's another golf card for my collection, 91 Pro Set, Gary Hallberg. Oh, by the way, Dan Neal was a 29-day return. Hallberg, he was a 31-day return as well. A lot of these I sent out at the same time. And then Kim Young from that same set. And again, 31 days for Kim Young. And then let's go back to football here. This is Gerald Williams. His was 29 days from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we've got the 91 Bowman. 91, 92 Pro Set, I believe. It's a 90. Sorry, way off. I should know that. And then the 91 Upper Deck. So some nice cards there, return. And then last but not least, excuse me. If you ever watched Hill Street Blues, this is Veronica Hamill. And, growing up in the late 80s, it's either Charlie's Angels or Hill Street Blues. And kind of had some crushes going on there. But she was 85 days, and she's out of New York, so kind of nice to get that. I actually am going to start getting some Hill Street Blues back. She would be my first. I've got Ruth Weiss and some other ones that are going out in that show. So, well, again, if you like what you see, go ahead and give me a like. First time watching and you like, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm not really worried about hitting the notification button. You can do that if you want to. I try and do these every week. And I appreciate everybody looking. And if you've got any feedback for me, it's always appreciated. Zoom in here on the Rizzos. Holding that ball. 2016 for us Cub fans thought it would never happen. There's Grandpa Rossi. All right, you all have a good week, and we'll talk to you next week. Goodbye, everybody.